Give me the competition, or at least a quasi-battle that's got your attention that people aren't really referring to.
Yeah, let's go with the Dolphins. And when the Dolphins signed Teddy Bridgewater, I said, wait a minute now. This guy has proven himself throughout his career that this guy's a winner and he's beloved by the team and he gets on the field and he performs well. Now, once he's been in the league, he was 30th out of 33 eligible quarterbacks last year in the pressure. Yes, they've got Tyreek Hill and Waddle, but will he be able to still deliver once that pressure in his face or get out of there? So that concern for me is Tua, can he take that step? Because you know Teddy's not going to lay it down. Even though he said all the right things, you know for sure he's a winner. He wants to play.
Well, that's one thing. Tua Tagovailoa cannot come off the field because the weapons that are available, if Teddy Bridgewater has an opportunity, he certainly will try and take advantage of it.
After the week of practices that Tua Tagovailoa just had, what the f*** are these guys on the NFL Network even talking about? I guess the new narrative across the media world is to create a quarterback controversy to try to use that to put a wedge between Miami Dolphins and their fans and try to push Tua out by creating, some sort of hoopla. Seriously? Good luck with that. Tua is having a great camp, he's making great throws, and he's looking really good on his reads as well. But I get tons of comments from people who say it's only practice and how they want to see it in a game. But what they're actually telling me, what they're actually revealing, is they know nothing about the game of football other than sitting on a couch with a remote and maybe a beer. They don't know anything about the game whatsoever. You see, what you see on Sunday is the sum of the results that happen between Monday and Saturday. If it doesn't happen in practice, it's not going to happen in a game. Why don't they understand this? If Mike McDaniel is calling a play on a Sunday, if he's calling a play in a game, do you think he's drawing it up in the sand and they've never done it before and he doesn't know that his players can actually execute on the play? You don't think he has confidence because he's seen it happen all week, all season, all preseason? Of course he has. That's why he's calling the play in the situation that he's calling it. And wake up, because every talking head on any of the networks who's played professional football or collegiate football is lying to you. If they played the game, they know they had to succeed in practice. No doubt about it. Vince Lombardi had a great quote about practice. I'm assuming you know who Vince Lombardi is. He said, "Practice does not make perfect. Only perfect practice makes perfect." Then I get those idiots who talk to me about Allen Iverson and how he ranted about it's only practice, it's only practice. And you make me laugh. It tells me you have bought into something hook, line, and sinker because the media fed it to you. Do you know what Allen Iverson was really talking about when he made that rant? I guess not, because the comments you leave me about Allen Iverson and practice pretty much tells me you have no idea. Besides being drunk when he was making that rant, Allen Iverson was grieving over the loss of his best friend who had been recently murdered. But I guess you didn't know that. He didn't want to be answering questions about practice. He didn't want to be answering questions about anything. They just happened to ask him about practice at the wrong time. The guy was hurting and drunk. If you think I'm lying, take a little bit of time with your fingers and go search about it. Go search the documentary. Go search the articles that were written about his drunken rant about practice. Edify yourself before you make yourself look stupid. Oops, you already did. These guys in their beautiful New York studios don't have a clue. No, let me take that back. They do have a clue. They know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're saying. They're getting paid to say this stuff because they know you just lap it up. Their jobs depend upon blatantly lying to you because of the programming. Remember that word, programming. Those of you who know can see right through this. Those of you who don't, let me be perfectly clear, perfectly. Tua Tagovailoa is QB1 for the Miami Dolphins. Period. There is no quarterback controversy with the Miami Dolphins. These guys are misleading you, they're doing it on purpose, and you are the sucker. Traditional media is being exposed. You want a job on one of these networks, you got to do the dance that they tell you to dance. I guess if your integrity is of no consequence to you, then it's easy to keep cashing those checks. And tomorrow I have a video coming that'll expose all of this, and it's undeniable, and you'll see it for yourself. I'll show you why it's so important that these sports journals lie and denigrate Tua Tagovailoa every chance that they get, even though some of them seem to be coming around. Colin Cowherd, I'm talking about you, and obviously Rich Eisen seems to be understanding what's going on as well. But for the most part, they're being told, they're being made to lie about Tua Tagovailoa, and I'll prove it to you tomorrow. Prepare to be shocked. Let me know what you think about this, and if you'd like to see any of my other videos on the Miami Dolphins, there's going to be a couple right here that you can check out. Fins up, baby. Talk to you soon.